Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Donna and I make videos about journaling and journaling supplies because I just love the entire creative process. I always have, and I found my way down the rabbit hole into fountain pens and fountain pen inks years ago. And yeah, I just like to share my finds with the community when I find something that I think is really neat. So I found this Diplomat Traveler pen actually by accident. I was actually looking at the Diplomat Arrow, which is the blimp-shaped fountain pen. The body is supposed to be reminiscent of the Zeppelin airships back in the day. Not the band, although I think that would make a way cooler story. Anyway, I decided that pen wasn't for me, but I kept scrolling and I came across this slim little beauty and absolutely fell in love with the gradient shades of the torched metal here. If you do not know, this is this is a steel body as opposed to the, I'm going to compare this in a second to the Kaweco Liliput for a very particular reason. They're slightly different. It's a little like comparing apples and oranges, but I'll make my point in a minute. I was in love with the aesthetic of the Liliput, but number one, I'm not particularly fond of brass because of, I know that weird little, the metal smell to the brass, but also I just wasn't in the market. Well, that was number one. Number two, I wasn't in the market for another pocket pen. And number three, it was $170 if I wanted to shell out the money for it. I do still want it, truth being told, but when I saw this, it pacified that aesthetic feel that I wanted. And this pen was less than half the price. This pen, I believe, was $60, depending on where you live. And it's not, obviously it's not a pocket pen. I believe the Liliput is maybe 3.5 inches, 4.5 to 5 when it's posted. This starts just over 5, a little over 5 inches, and once it's posted, it's about 6.5. Again, you can check the specs for yourself. I'm not going to get into details. So obviously, I was very excited when I found this pen. The difference between the two in body, obviously, the size. One is a pocket pen, one is not a pocket pen. The Liliput is a brass, which is more of a matte finish. This is steel, and they put a lacquer coating over it so that it doesn't change the distressed finish of the blowtorch work. So it'll remain, just as is, where with brass, with your fingers and oils and cleaning solvents and stuff, it can particularly change the color of the metal. Yeah, sorry. So I love the aesthetic of this pen. I love the little finial there on top. I hope that's focusing. If not, I will insert a clip of what it looks like. And it has a snap cap, which is fun to annoy your friends with. And it helps for those of us who fidget. The inside is resin and a steel nib. The only thing is, I believe the Kaweco Liliput comes in various nib sizes, where the Diplomat only comes in fine and medium. So I do prefer writing with a broad nib. It didn't come in that. It's not a make it or break it for me. I still enjoy other size nibs, and this was beautiful to write with. And what else? Posting. It does post, although in the beginning when I first got it, the cap kept falling off the end, and I think I just had to work the inner cushion a little on the cap, and now it sits perfectly when I write. So I did some ink. I've had this for a little under 2 months now. This is just my ink test logs. I test on various papers because I like to get a feel of what, you know, how the different inks work on different papers. So this is, which one is this? Oh, this is my Ayush paper from India. My friend Gail got this for me when she went to the, she went to the St. Louis Pen Show. I didn't go, but she went, and she sent me this very nice notebook and some other things. So I played with it in here in my Tomoe River paper notebook, and this is my Cosmo Airlight. So I tested it on all three, and I loved it. At the time I had it inked. I thought this was a nice pairing at the time, was to have, this is Le Artisan, ignore the green ink on there, Incasol, which is a beautiful sepia colored ink, and I just thought at the time that was a super pretty pairing, and I like this ink a lot. So yeah, I really enjoyed writing with it. And now I have it inked with, what's in here now? Robert Oster Clearwater Rain. And I'll do, you know what? I'll do like a little writing sample here just so you can hear. It does have a slight bit of feedback on the nib. Nothing, not too much. Nothing that it's going to stop me from using it. Color of this pen is called Flame. Like I said, it only comes in fine and medium, but the medium I think is a really nice, I don't know, it has a nice feel to it. And the ink is Robert Oster. Clearwater Rain. So I have been thoroughly enjoying this pen, and like I said, if you're in it just for the aesthetic, I would go for the 60 bucks for this pen over the Liliput. If you're looking for a pocket pen, then that's a different story. And yeah, it's a really, really enjoyable writing experience. I'm super happy with it. It's one of my favorite pens. Like I said, I've been using it for 2 months straight pretty much. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So I hope you like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you again in the future. Take care, guys. Bye.